And it is news just in tonight. MDHHS Director Robert Gordon tweeting his resignation shortly ago. Gordon has been a key player in Michigan's response to COVID-19. Now, just moments after that tweet, Governor Gretchen Whitmer announcing Elizabeth Hertel will succeed Gordon as director. She had been serving in the department as Chief Deputy Administration Director. Hertel has been with MDHHS since February of 2019. Governor Whitmer praising her ability to bring people together and get things done. The only mention of Gordon was Whitmer acknowledging she has accepted his resignation. And that's not the only news that is coming out of Lansing tonight. The governor also announcing restaurants can resume indoor dining on February 1st. Let's go live to Lansing and our reporter Rachel Louise Just.
Yeah, the state health department is going through a major change in leadership in the middle of this pandemic. Right now, though, it's unclear why that's happening. I did reach out to MDHHS for an answer, and they referred me to the governor's office. This morning, Governor Whitmer held a press conference, and she made no mention of Gordon or his resignation when she was announcing that the state would lift its ban on indoor dining. For the first time in 2.5 months, Michiganders will be able to sit in a coffee shop, grab a beer at a bar with friends, and sit down at a restaurant for a date night. The return of indoor dining comes with a catch, though, as the state put new rules in place.
Restaurants will be open with some restrictions, including a 25% capacity limit and a curfew of 10 p.m.
Other safety measures include no more than 6 people to a table and no mingling in common areas like dance floors. Reopening bars and restaurants for indoor dining is something many business owners have been demanding since day one of the pause to save lives in mid-November.
We're encouraging and supporting the restaurant industry to ensure that they follow the protocols that we know work.
Whitmer and Dr. Joni Caldoun also warn frequenting bars and restaurants can still be dangerous.
That being indoors with no mask on is one of the riskier activities people can do when it comes to the spread of COVID-19.
Noticeably absent from the governor's morning press conference, MDHHS Director Robert Gordon announced his resignation on Twitter, saying he looks forward to the next chapter with no explanation for his departure. Minutes later, Whitmer revealed she'd already chosen a replacement, Elizabeth Hertel, who currently serves as the Senior Chief Deputy Director for Administration at MDHHS. Hertel is also the wife of Democratic Senator Curtis Hertel Jr. of Lansing. Senator Hertel announced today he had asked to be removed as Minority Vice Chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee on Community Health and Human Services. Now, I talked to 2 different members of Governor Whitmer's team in the last few hours, both of them telling me they had nothing to add beyond a press release in which Governor Whitmer named the successor. Now, in that press release, she doesn't make any mention of Gordon other than saying that he had sent in his resignation and that she had accepted it. Live in Lansing, I'm Rachel Louise Just.
All right, Rachel, thank you for the live report there. And just to reiterate what's happening with restaurants now, there will be restrictions when the indoor dining resumes a week from this coming Monday. Governor Whitmer and Chief Medical Executive Dr. Joni Caldoun saying the capacity, as you heard, will be limited to 25% or up to 100 people. The tables must be socially distanced, no more than 6 people sitting together at any one table, and there will be a 10 p.m. curfew in effect. Now let's take a look.